Have you ever wondered why the church has been considered lately, let's say, as a place of irrelevancy, of irrational belief, of a place where no excellency is portrayed and it's a flat-out snooze fest? Why is it that when we think of the gospel, when the world thinks of the gospel and they look at us, that's the immediate thing is dogmatic rules that have absolutely no bearing on life whatsoever? And then consider the fact that consider the question, have we portrayed a gospel that is exactly what the world has interpreted of us? A gospel that is not great. A gospel that has nothing to do with my life. A gospel that doesn't call me to something greater than what I am. The gospel is not of a champion. See, the world has seen what the church sells, and it's come and be forgiven of your sins. Come and grab a handkerchief to wipe away your tears. But to so many, it's a pathetic message, because it does not call to something transcendent. It doesn't have a dominant champion figure that rises from the ashes into the conquering role of a king. But see, that's just not biblical Christianity. That's just American Christianity. Biblical Christianity has a champion at the center of its belief system that not only forgives you of your sin, but also calls you to live a life that he himself has lived in submission to God, in perfection, and showing how to dominate life as a perfect man, and how to build a house that seasons cannot destroy. See, the world is judging us as the church right now. And I think that they have a good point, and that the church should self-reflect. Do we believe a loser's gospel? Are we portraying a loser's gospel? And what does the Bible say about this gospel? Is it a gospel of victory? When we read Psalm 110 or Psalm chapter 2, Isaiah 42, from 1 Corinthians chapter 15, and the kingdom of heaven and the coming of this kingdom that is ruled by Jesus Christ. It is not only a means to which we attain redemption, that we can press that button at the end of our life and say, I've been forgiven. And although those things are possible, but at the heart of Christianity is the greatest story ever told. The hero that we all needed, not only for our salvation, but also for our model of how we live life, particularly as fathers, as men, has come. And at the fullness of time, he demonstrated not only what it means to be a son of God, but he ultimately conquers evil and submits all enemies to the power and might by virtue of his character. That is the greatest story ever told. And until the church goes back to these fundamental biblical ideas, the world will always see us and put an L on our foreheads. So let us leave behind this loser's gospel and start to champion a gospel of victory.